Y'all, and welcome back to the channel, Dap Universal. I'm Dap. So, coming back at you with another pick a card reading. Today we're looking at what are you manifesting? What are you, because of your own thoughts, intentions, actions, wishes, prayers, what are you bringing into this world, this 3D realm, right? And manifesting can be intentional or it can be accidental. Basically, what we're asking here, folks, is what are we actually bringing into this world due to our own doing? The three piles you're going to be picking from are pile number 1. You have the milkshake. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Pile number 2. You have the popsicles. The popsicles. So hot, we'll melt your popsicle. Yeah. And pile number 3, the banana split. I don't think I have a song for that. This shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A. It's this shit. It's banana. B-A-N-A-N-A. Okay. Again, it's the milkshake. Pile number 1. Pile number 2, the popsicles. Or pile number 3, the banana split. So go ahead and pause the video if you need to, and yeah, find the timestamps in the description or in the pinned comment below, and I will see you at your reading. So bye for now. What up, pile number 1? If you chose the milkshake, ding, welcome to your reading. And we are looking at what are you manifesting. This is a timeless reading. So just based on the energy of like maybe now in the next 3 months, we'll say. But what are you manifesting? For starters, I'm getting the vibe that some of y'all may actually be real go-getters. I'm getting life path number 1s, Aries energy for sure. I'm getting Scorpio energy. Or just someone who's just really about going and get what's theirs. So a lot of fire energy. It could be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But really what I'm getting is a drive or a push to get what's yours. And this may not have been like, say, your personality for, say this may not be like how you've always been. For some of y'all got pushed into this situation. Maybe a lot of it feels like it may have been a relationship that maybe went awry. Maybe some kind of dissatisfaction in a partnership, or like something with a family member or something like that. Feeling caged in. You did pull the shadow card, bride in a cage, which to me is like saying, yeah, you can have a beautiful dress, you can plan a beautiful wedding, you can do all this stuff, but if you don't actually walk down the aisle, if you just keep it in a closet, then guess what? It's just a pretty dress hanging up. It's not. It's what's the point of that? You know what I'm saying? It's like you can daydream all you want, but unless you're putting something into action, you're gonna miss out. And I feel like some of y'all may have felt like you missed out in a certain situation, because where you started was, and I'm just saying, like, you know, take what resonates. It may not be, for instance, like say something that pushed you into this, like that was traumatic or something awful. But for a lot of y'all, it kind of was something that lit a fire under your ass. It could have been losing a job. It could have been something that just like a wake up call. Because where you started from was new moon in Aries, which says go for it. And where you're going to end up is full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. And you already are on this path of become a rather fearless person. But it takes a lot of healing. Number 66, it takes a lot of reconditioning yourself and trusting your own intuition, and trusting that you do have some sense of guidance that's higher than yourself. Not just your logic, but it's a feeling. And it's trusting that. But what you're manifesting right now in this moment, I feel like as far as like your resources, or say like your material, you have the 5 of Wands in reverse, which to me, something maybe competitive. Maybe y'all got yourself back in the game where like you have to sell stuff, or maybe it's like the industry that you work in is rather competitive. Maybe there's a lot of people that do what you do. Maybe you sell stuff. I don't know. But it's like saying you're manifesting a flow, if anything. Clarify the Five of Wands. Yeah, the Six of Cups in reverse. All right, so it feels like maybe something that you could have started in the past, or something that you had an idea about in the past, but didn't know how to quite go about it, or didn't know how to succeed in it, and maybe you failed, or maybe you just didn't even try. But it's like saying something just kind of clicked for you. All the pieces are like starting to come together. So you're not really stuck in the past, but it is saying like you are figuring out how to thrive in a chaotic, maybe it feels kind of chaotic. Maybe it's like artistic or something like that. Maybe it's just like something that's not very conventional. But whatever it is, it's kind of volatile for some of y'all, but it's like saying it's not guaranteed money unless you know how to get the bag. So some of y'all may be like servers or something like that, or some of y'all may be working for yourself, freelancers or something like that. But it's like saying you are really getting to the point where like it's guaranteed money, like the first and the fifth. Hey, like for real, because you figured this shit out. And a lot of figuring it out was just like the boldness of it, just doing the thing and finding your own little corner in that section or in that world. Clarify that for me, please, Spirit. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, and not really having a whole lot of expectations. But the Ace of Cups in reverse, I feel like it's something that you want to do, but it's something that you kind of said, fuck it. I'm not going to have no expectations about it. I'm just going to try to do it and have fun or whatever. And then before you know it, it's like, oh my God, like I can actually do this. This is something that's meant for me. Like, oh shit, I'm looking at things differently. Maybe you had some help as well. But what you're thinking right now is how to make this long term, because I feel like maybe for some of y'all, whatever this is that you're manifesting, it feels like something like an opportunity. It feels like an opportunity. It feels like a way of living, like work comes to mind, definitely work. But it's like saying you're trying to figure out how to make this more profitable, more stable, more practical. Because really, the type of energy that I'm getting here is like real quick energy. Like just as soon as it starts, it could be over as a motherfucker. And so y'all are like trying to figure some stuff out. Clarify the Eight of Wands in reverse, please. The Knight of Swords. You may be Geminis. Taking a risk. It's like you have to be, whatever this is requires you to be really quick thinking. I don't know what the hell this is. You have to be kind of quick thinking when it comes down to making decisions, but you got to make the right decision. So it's like not only do your decisions have to be precise, but they have to be quick. And so this isn't for everybody, but a lot of y'all are quite good in the mental realm. So some of y'all may actually have, say like Gemini risings, Aquarius, Mercury, Libra moons. I don't know why I'm getting a Libra moon all of a sudden. Also see Taurus. You may be Taurus suns with some Gemini placements, like maybe a Mars in Gemini. But it's quite driven, and it's got its mind on the money on my mind, but you's a hell of a distraction when you shake it behind. Hey, but I feel like you are well on the way of like realizing that if this is something that you want to do full time, this is something that you want to integrate into your identity, who you are, how you live. It's yours. All you gotta do is show up for yourself. You know, and you're doing that. You're doing that. And it's doing some amazing things for your confidence. Amazing things for your confidence. Some of y'all may actually be Virgos. I'm getting, okay, because we have, what you're doing is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And some of y'all's mottos right now is, I'm working smart, baby, not hard. You feel me? Lord God, please don't tell me you're out here scamming. Don't be scamming nobody. I just got scammed. Somebody out there scamming. I ain't gonna sit there and like harp on it or spend too much time on that. But if y'all doing something that may be a little bit not legal, something to think about. Like don't get caught up. Just saying. But Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify that, please, Spirit. The Six of Wands in reverse and the Sun. Okay. Not worried about the ego, not worried about trying to show off, or worried about how you coming off per se. It's like, yeah, you have tact, but it's like, it's not so caught up in the ego. So once you really have to let go of the ego of like how you're going to look, if you're going to look stupid, if people are going to like you, if this is going to like, blah, 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 blah. It's like you have to let that shit go and stop caring so much about how people are perceiving you and just doing what it is that you came out there to do. And, which is shine, the sun. So, and there's a difference. There's a difference between the Six of Wands energy to me, which is both like Leo energy. This is Leo. But in reverse, it's like, maybe a lack of ego, not moving so much in the look at me and ha ha, and look at my lifestyle and I got this and don't da 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 da. It's not like that. It's like it's putting that pride down and just shining. It's just really succeeding and excelling and being maybe even unique in what you do. And maybe that's really what's setting you apart. Now I see strength on the bottom of the deck. Some of y'all may be Leos or have strong Leo placements for real, but this is about your day in the sun. This is about maybe if you're a creator, whatever it is going to set you apart, and you're doing the damn thing. You're doing the damn thing. Some of y'all may have like spirituality like type businesses, or some of y'all may have like influencer or social media profiles are going to be taken off or are taken off. You're manifesting this, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be in spirituality. It can be in anything. It can be an OnlyFans, for God's sakes. Oh my God, it's an OnlyFans. Oh my goodness. I'm just playing. It's an OnlyFans. Go ahead and put it in the comments. We'll go ahead and subscribe for $1, maybe. Fucking with you. But how you're feeling, what you're manifesting in terms of like emotional fulfillment. You pull the Ten of Cups in reverse. That's pretty deep. I'm getting Piscean energy. A lot of emotions, but really trying hard not to get too tied up in the emotions. That make sense. It's like saying it's emotionally fulfilling. However, we're trying really hard not to get our feelings too wrapped up in this thing because we don't want it to affect the outcome or affect what we're producing. So it's like having a little bit of distance there, I get. But it is quite emotionally like fulfilling, I guess, or maybe fulfilled or emotional. You're very emotionally attached to it. And what just fell out the deck? The High Priestess and the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, whatever it is, it's not about control so much. It's like, fuck control. It's moving more so with intuition with the High Priestess. So it's really telling you whatever is conventional in terms of like structures and rules and regulations and control. It's like that's not really what the name of the game is for what you're doing right now. It's more intuitive than that. So some of y'all might be really artists. Y'all gotta let me know what this is. But whatever it is, it's very healing for you, and it's very much getting you out of your shell. It's turning you into a more confident, self-assured, powerful person. You are stepping into your power, and we're so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Your guides, your ancestors are so fucking proud of you. Yeah, number one. That's what I got for you. I am going to pull you one of these affirmations just to kind of give you that before we close it on out. But feel free to go ahead and sound off in the comments and let me know how this resonated. What's your story? I love when y'all do that because I read every last one of them. So don't think that I don't see them, because I do. And yeah, like I said, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and do that for your boy if you feel like it. But here is your affirmation, and it is to Archangel Uriel. It says, I am blessed with irresistible love and spiritual affluence. All that I need is always within my reach. Extraordinary love and amazing wealth are always available to me. I have an abundance of spiritual helpers ready to assist me in all areas of my life. And with that being said, guys, I will leave it here. Just remember before you go, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings and all we do. Bye. What up, pal number 2? If you chose the POPSICLEs, welcome to your reading. So, looking into what are you manifesting? So, basically, whether it's intentional or not, where are we going? Like what you're doing right now, what is that going to create, say 3 months down the road? I decided to keep it like around 90 days in terms of like how this could unfold from the time that you're watching this. This is a timeless reading. So feel free to come back to it whenever you need it, but whatever. First off, I do feel like some of y'all may be Scorpios. Scorpio rising, heavy Scorpio placements, or some crazy Plutonian like aspects to your sun, like maybe Pluto conjunct your sun or something like that, sun conjunct Pluto, something like that, or even some moon Pluto like placements. But or you may have a Scorpio moon, that may be a thing. You may be a Leo moon, you may be a Leo in general, you may be a life path number 7, you may be also have a 8th house stellium or a Scorpio stellium, like a lot of planets in Scorpio, like maybe say a double Scorpio or something like that. I'm getting heavy fixed energy. Some of y'all may be very much accumulation of like a lot of the thick signs. So for example, you may be a Scorpio sun, Aquarius moon, Leo rising, that kind of thing. You get my vibes. My thing about being fixed is like y'all are pretty much damn set on what you want to do, but you feel like the whole world is just be in your way. It's like, I know what I want to do, I know what I'm trying to do, I know how I'm supposed to get there, but if we just get out my way or leave me alone so I can do what I need to do. It's frustrated. It's like this is your world and we just motherfuckers in the background just you know, decide bananas. And I don't mind that energy. It's owning it, but there is a level of not being able to deal with a lack of control. Like if you're not controlling the situation, you may kind of get even more tense, or it may project as anger. I feel like a lot of y'all have some real short ass tempers. Lovely people, nice people, sweet people, you know, godly people, you know, your mama be proud of you and stuff. But you don't want to take one wrong move or one little upset to really make you go, how do you say it? The fuck off. I mean, unapologetically. But I do see what you're manifesting in general. The theme is rebirth. Another chance. It's not another chance. Basically, something very life-changing for you. Turning your life completely around. But with the shadow energy, though, I do see the triumph of lies. The triumph of lies. And this may be sick and tired for some of y'all. I'm not saying y'all have, but it's like saying maybe you felt like you're not living your authentic truth. Maybe you feel like maybe a robot. Maybe working a 9 to 5 that just doesn't resonate with you. Maybe in a relationship that just did not resonate with you. Like it's just boring. You just want some pizzazz, some life. It's like you're not feeling like you're living your authentic self. It's like you're sleeping on yourself is what you felt like. And this could have been in the past. It could be right now. But I felt like that feeling of not being fulfilled is kind of what pushed you into whatever it is that you're manifesting. The triumph of lies. Or maybe it's just like sick to death of living in a world where everything is just so superficial. It's like everything is about how did you like it? Did you comment on it? How many views did this get? What about my story over here? I'm trying to sell this. I'm trying to do that. And by the way, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel if you can. It's like this fake ass world, right? It's plastic, and it's like for some of y'all are like really over it. A lot of y'all may actually have like some Uranus aspects, or maybe an Aquarius. Could be an Aquarius, but it's basically just not resonating. It's like I'm tired of the fake shit. I want to go deeper. And I see where you started off with this new moon in Scorpio energy, which is go deeper emotionally, like no surface level shit, no small talk. I don't want to chit chat. I want to talk about why the fuck we're here, what's going on in the world, like how do A, B equals C, psychology. I want to talk about real in-depth things is what you say. And what you're actually going to manifest, the end game is full moon in Leo, go wild, feeling like you control your little piece of your reality. Fearlessly and unapologetically doing what you want to do. So there is something that's going to free you from that. For some of y'all, it may actually be breaking away from a job or even a city or like a certain place and moving, changing your identity. I get changing your identity in a sense. But what you're actually manifesting here, I see the 9 of Pentacles. And yeah, even this person's wearing a mask. Even this person's wearing the mask. It looks kind of comfortable, kept to itself, but it's like saying, maybe where you're coming from is like, things weren't horrible for you. Things weren't bad. You're comfortable, but it's just like, it's so boring. I feel like I'm just a number. I feel like I'm just like anybody else, and that's not who I am. I'm also get that you may be Virgos. Or just sick to death with the routine. Very comfortable with the routine. Clarifying that is the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, a little bit out of sorts, like trying to spice things up. And I feel like a lot of people in your life may have been like, especially if this is a job situation or moving situations, like, why do you want to do that? What's wrong with where you are? Why do you want to mess things up? You're so good where you are. You're so comfortable. It's like people like feeding that narrative back to you, like you should be grateful for what you have, and you should be. But it's like saying you should be grateful for where you are and thank God that you aren't out here struggling. And why take a chance when you already got what you got? And like, you know, it's like, but it's not hitting for some of y'all. It's like, this isn't my life. This isn't what I want to do. Clarify that. I said, this is not what I want to do. The Six of Swords in reverse and the King of Swords both in reverse. Yeah, you feel like it's your rite of passage. It's your right to have a say so in where you are emotionally, mentally, physically, like moving. Because I do see the Six of Swords as say moving physically, but also just mentally or emotionally moving on from a certain thing. And with the King of Swords in reverse, it's like tired of lying to myself. I don't want to lie to myself. That's what that Triumph of Lies is. Lying to myself that I'm happy or okay or fulfilled when I'm not. So why would I do that? Only like insane people lie to themselves. I may lie to you, but I'm not gonna lie to myself. Like, I'm not insane is what Pile Tunes is. I'm not that deluded. What's on your mind though? There's a fear or a hesitation about feeling like an outcast or being lost out here in the cold or not having enough or giving up. Say this Nine of Pentacles energy, which is kind of comfortable, and shifting into like the unknown and like, what if it doesn't work out? What if it's all that stuff? And it's like, okay, that is a real thing for you. And so I want to say, don't let those people get to you. Don't let those people get into your head. I dropped all the cards. Don't let people get into your head about what you want to do or make you feel like you're being irresponsible or something like that. Not anything in this life worthwhile or worth doing a lot of times doesn't involve some kind of risk. If it doesn't involve in some kind of risk, like, is the payout that great? You know what I'm saying? It's like something to think about. One sec while I get the cards from out the floor. All right, and what fell on the floor was the Six of Cups and the sexy ass Page of Wands. Isn't he a sexy motherfucker with a big stick, a big old stick? Which is like saying maybe someone from your past, or maybe someone from your past kind of makes you feel like it's not the best move to go out here and start over, or like start or moving in a way that's unpredictable. And that doesn't bother you so much, but like after that gets into your head after a while, it's like I can see how a person could take that to heart and just play it safe, but not pile number two. You're not gonna play it safe. I just noticed there was another card on the floor, and it's the Two of Cups in reverse. You were to let go of them motherfuckers before you let go of whatever it is you're gonna do or want to do. When you got your mindset on something, bitch, you gonna do it. This is what it is. You can come with me and support me, or you can get the hell out my way, because either way, what's done is done. What's mine is mine. Okay, what you doing? The Ten of Wands in reverse. Some of y'all may actually end up quitting a job or taking a risk and just working for yourself or doing something else more fulfilling. Even if the pay was okay, the benefits was okay, you're gonna be like, screw this, I got this. Taking a chance. Some of y'all may actually take a little bit more responsibility, like try to do all this and work, and you're gonna have to really figure out how to maybe find a way to have some support or someone who actually is on your side to kind of help, or just manage your time really wisely, because I can see how this can be very overwhelming. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. Some of y'all may be Sagittarius, but it's going all out there. It's taking a chance. It's doing it. Some of y'all may actually be moving as well. Some of y'all may actually be moving. Going back to school. Some of y'all may be going back to school, getting a degree later in life. You know what I'm saying? because it's what you want to do. Learn a new skill. I'm hearing something about computer coding or something about marketing. Maybe, I don't know. It's something something to do with computers for some of y'all. Something to do with computers for some of y'all. Okay, but emotionally, how does this thing make you feel? The Knight of Swords. It makes you feel like you're taking a chance, like you're taking a chance, but mentally stimulated, mentally empowered. Like you have all the great ideas, and like you get to use your voice and your brain and your creativity. All those third house aspects, all that Gemini aspects. It's like, and it's making decisions quick. And the Hermit in reverse, and it's not being quiet. It's not sitting down. It's not being locked up. It's putting itself out there and showing you what I know. It's like feeling like I've gained the wisdom already. I'm ready to show it. I've already been locked up. I've already been muted myself. Now I'm ready to take this muzzle off and speak. Okay, that's your rebirth. Becoming unapologetically, authentically pile number 2. Okay, this is what it is. That's what it is. Sun on the bottom of the deck. The sun. This is meant for you, my friend, if this is a path that you want to take, okay? But you gotta face the facts, stop lying to yourself about if you're not happy, and do something about it. And I feel like you're already on that path of doing it, otherwise you want to pick this pile. But I am gonna give you an affirmation and close it out, because I don't want to be sitting here talking to y'all all damn day. I got stuff to do. You know, I got a life. I got a life too. I got stuff I'm manifesting. But just a message and we'll close it out. All right, so, all right, and it is to Archangel Chamuel. It says, I attract healthy, harmonious relationships to my life. My colleagues, friends, and family respect me and accept me exactly as I am. It's so wonderful to be liked and loved so much by such wonderful people. Bada bing, bada boom. And if you are one of those wonderful people who like me, because I like you, let me know how this resonated in the comments. Sound off. Let me know. I read all the comments. I love it. Also, if you want a personal reading, check the description or the pinned comment to see how you can do that. Just text me. But until next time, remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings, and I will do. Bye. Number 3, if you chose the banana split, welcome to your reading. Looking into what are we manifesting, right? What am you manifesting? So this could be intentionally, this could be unintentionally. Basically, it's just where you're starting and where you're going to end up between now and like maybe the next 3 months, you know, from the time that you're watching this. This is a timeless reading, so don't pay attention to the date that it's filmed. But off the bat, I'm getting that a lot of y'all are actually master numbers. If you're not into if you don't know much about numerology, look it up. It's just all the numbers of your birthday added up and reduced, and it gives you a single digit most of the time. There are a couple special ones like 11. We don't normally break down. 22, we don't normally break down, and number 33, we normally don't break those down. They do break down, like 11 would be a life path number 2, a 22 would be life path number 4, and a 33 would be life path number 6. But I am coming up with a series so we can actually understand those, at least from my perspective of those. So like, be looking out for that. I am going to have a series of videos that talks about numerology and astrology. But for those who are hip to the astrology game, the numerology game, some of y'all may be master numbers, particularly life path number 11, life path number 22s. Master numbers, y'all are given a bigger challenge in this life, but a bigger gift. You come down here to lead. You probably chose to come here. You've learned some lessons, but in turn, you kind of sign up for maybe a more difficult or challenging life path. But if you overcome it, if you actually do the thing that you signed up to do, learn the lessons that you meant to understand and overcome, you are gifted with powerful intuition, powerful spirituality, powerful knowledge, an ability to lead. But just saying. Some of y'all also may be Sagittarians, Capricorns, Aries. Pretty much all I'm getting. Yep. Life path number 4, any of the master numbers. And that's all I'm getting. Maybe life path number 7. Yeah, is that what I'm getting? Yeah. Maybe life path number 7. But y'all are very intuitive. So pile number 3 is my pile that maybe you may actively try to manifest or work with the moon cycles, or if not work with the moon cycles, you may really have what you may say just a good gut. Like you always follow your gut. If something don't feel right, I know I don't feel right. I don't second guess my emotions. Even if you're not so much into say your spiritual gifts, like calling it your psychic gifts, you really do feel like your hunches are spot the fuck on. You believe in them at this point, and that's beautiful. So much to the point where you're starting off with new moon in Capricorn, which is step up and lead. Stepping up and lead, knowing that you were put on this earth to do something quite special, right? And where you end up is full moon in Aries, cool your emotions, getting very much invested, learning how to lead. It's like signing up, people seeing that you got the credentials, the qualifications, you got the you good, go for it, giving you the chance, and maybe getting a little bit lost in the sauce. Who knows where that path goes, where that path leads to. But it's like saying your challenge was not to become a leader. You were born a leader. Your challenge was to become an effective leader, leading people in the right direction. That's the challenge. Not getting there. Your place on the throne was already kind of like cemented for you. Like that's just part that was easy for you. But keeping it and staying level headed and being not of too much in your ego is probably your biggest challenge right now, at least. I do see the whole vibe where what you're manifesting is intuition, even stronger intuition, trusting a higher power, trusting that you are guided even more because you're having to guide other people. You're having to be over certain things, responsibilities. And you have to do that without what the shadow card is hiding your true self. We're not talking about dimming your light. We're not talking about being a wolf in sheep's clothing either. What did Tiffany Pollard, New York from Flavor of Love say? She says, I'm not a motherfucking wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm a motherfucking wolf. You see me coming. That's pile number 3, or at least it should be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not trying to play the game. It understands that that's arbitrary and that's not even interesting. Playing the game is like, I mean, in a sense, yeah, but it's not completely inverting yourself or being whatever you need to be for whoever you're talking to. That's not it. It's more so stepping in your power and owning yourself and just coming from a place of honesty, you know. But let's get into what you're manifesting. All right, so materially, some jealous ass people. Something about your pocket. Something about the fact that whatever responsibility you're gonna have, or whatever wherever you're sitting, whatever, like from people are looking up to you or looking at you like, oh. Some people are looking at you like that, like out of jealousy and spite. Like I can do what they do. They don't even do shit. I can do it better. Like, or something like that. It's like it's actively undermining you just because they don't like that you are the one chosen to be where you at. It's plain and simple. Plain and simple. You get this kind of energy a lot when whenever you were like real cool with people and you get promoted in a situation, and then the same people who like you was key-heeing and kicking it with, they started treating you funny, acting funny because they wanted the job too, or some shit like that. But you the one that got it. It's lonely at the top. But yeah, I get a sense of jealousy. And you're the type of person where it's like, you don't gonna take no bullshit. I already know pile number 3 ain't gonna take no bullshit. Somebody say something, it don't matter if you're at the office, where you at work. It's what the fuck did you say to me? I'm sorry, excuse me? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. It's that kind of energy. You ain't no passive motherfucker. Clarify the 5 of swords. Yeah, the king of swords in reverse. Aquarius energy, yeah. Real fair, real strong, tactful. You say what's on your mind, honest, but don't fuck with me because I will it won't be nothing pretty. And I already think I'm smarter than you. So it's like, don't make me back you into a corner that you ain't gonna be able to get out of until I let you out of it. That's power number 3. And that's the power that we don't really need. That's the we really don't even need. But you will go there. I see that. Clarify the King of Swords in reverse and the 5 of Swords. The 7 of Swords. Oh my God, all 3 of these are Aquarian cards. You must be an Aquarius, or watch out for an Aquarius at your job. Aquarius does not like being told what to do. And sometimes they can talk themselves or think themselves into situations that they may really feel is true. Like, oh, this person is just unfair. This person is just unreasonable. They are this and that. And it's a story they just building up in their head. And they'll feel like they are actually justified for feeling some ill will towards you. I do feel like maybe somebody else playing the sheep in wolf's clothing. Like, they talk all soft and modest, but behind the scenes they talking shit. They stealing from the company, all kinds of stuff. I don't see this as a very good energy. And you're manifesting that situation in the sense of like something you have to deal with. And it's nothing that you did wrong. It's just like, that's just what I'm supposed to tell you. You're gonna have some haters, some people who are really defiant, or some people who just really ain't on your side, on your team, on your squad. And they really only out for themselves. Period. But of course you got what it takes to overcome that. Otherwise you wouldn't be you. But what's on your mind? The 2 of Swords in reverse. You have to make a hard decision about something. It's not something that you want to make a decision about. It may be a really hard decision. Clarify that. Temperance. I'm hearing something about like firing somebody. It's making moves, but it affects other people, or it affects other things. And you may not want to have that much power, but it's like saying, fuck it. It's yours to wield. So step up and do it. Somebody's got to. You may be Sagittarians or Libras. I see Libra. Clarify this. Judgment in reverse. Just stay in your truth. Stay in your truth. Stay objective. Just see the shit for what it is and what it's not. And bada. Like, don't be so emotionally attached to it. Because I know as empaths, because you're probably an empath, you do care a lot about someone else's well-being or how they're eating. Or it don't matter if they just like not really a great worker, or like if they're like the greatest person putting forth the most effort. It's like, still though, I don't want to see you not eat. I don't want to see you not be the best that you can. You just need some motivation. It's like, it's only so much you can do for somebody before it's like, look, I mean, it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? You make hard decisions. So I feel like some of y'all are going to be making some very hard decisions about certain things that you really don't want to make a decision about because you love people, but it's part of the gig, or it's part of like whatever it is that you're doing. It affects people. And that may even breed more of this resentment and this hostility, but it is what it is. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Speaking of which, what you're doing, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Trying not to, it's like you're having a hard time maybe balancing that giving nature, and then also that neglect. It's like you go back and forth between over helping, or over instructing, or overdoing, or whatever, over managing or something like that, and then you'll fall back and neglect whatever that is too. It's like almost like bipolar energy. It's like 1 minute I'm in, and then 1 minute I'm like out. Clarify that. The Page of Cups. The King of Wands in reverse. Some of y'all may have kids. Some of y'all may have kids. Some of y'all may be single parents dealing with all of this, and that adds more stress. But others of y'all, I feel like trying to straddle that line between being practical and empathetic and nurturing, but also kind of stern and putting your foot down and carrying that big stick energy. Like, bitch, you gonna do what I tell you to do, whether it's a big dick in heels, big dick energy in heels, or just like a big dick energy, if you're masculine, whatever. It's like saying you're still trying to navigate being empathetic and being a loving person, but also somebody who gonna put some respect behind, like they gonna put some respect behind that name. It's like you walk into a room and it's like, all right, you know, you get people in line and together, not so much just intimidating them. You don't want to be someone who just intimidates people. You want to be somebody who is looked up to, and that is your path. That is your path. your emotions. The 7 of Cups in reverse. It's feeling a little bit trying to. It's like, am I in over my head? Am I in my ego? You think all the time, like, okay, am I deluding myself? Am I? It's like you always wondering how people are thinking about you, how you're coming off. If you are fooling yourself, all this other stuff, and it's like saying, honey, if you were, you won't be this concerned about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have overconfidence. I see the moon. You are very connected to your emotions. Very connected to your emotions. Something about maybe wanting to escape from the stress by drinking or smoking too much, or like just trying to like escape. That's not the most healthiest way to do that. And I can see how that could really get you in a position that make things a little bit more complicated for you. So this is a spirit. Pay attention to that. Peep that. Keep that in check. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm not saying it's bad to drink or whatever it is. I'm just saying keep it in check. The 9 of Swords comes out. Some of y'all got anxiety issues. You may need to go keep up with your mental health. Get on BetterHelp. This isn't sponsored. I'm not sponsored for BetterHelp. Like, I've done BetterHelp before. I liked it. Find you a counselor, a therapist, just somewhere, some kind of outlet where you can actually talk to somebody objective, even if it's a tarot reader or something. But like, maybe really think about some, not professional help, but like somebody who's really trained for this and non-biased to help you get those frustrations out, especially if you're in a high stress type of environment. Okay. Especially if you feel like you go through periods of being up and down. Like, some days I'm on top of the world and I can't stop, and then the next day I can't get out of fucking bed. Get some help. That's just for some of y'all. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah, and also some of y'all are dealing with relationship issues on top of all of this, and it doesn't make it any easier. So take care of yourself is what I got for you, pile number 3. Take care of yourself, because you got a lot of shit on your plate. Y'all the busiest pile, the most y'all the most leveled up pile, I think, this group, from what I'm picking up on. Don't quote me on that, but I'm gonna go ahead and just pick you an affirmation, just something to close you off with, and just leave it here. Sound off in the comments, let me know how this resonated though. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. But here's your affirmation. It says, Archangel Gabriel, I relax my mind, body, and spirit to meditate regularly. Great ideas are constantly flowing into my mind. It is fulfilling to follow through on creative thoughts and manifest my reality. I take enthusiastic action and I am productive. Boom. So that's really all I got for you. Just take one more thing before you go. Just one more nugget of and that is, if you got spirit, spirit got you. Blessings in all we do. Bye.